Christos Dimas, it is our privilege to invite you to address to the audience. Thank you very much in advance.
Minister Marinakis, Mr. President, distinguished guests. First of all, I want to say it's a great pleasure to attend this year's European Construction Industry Federation Congress, which after 33 years returns to Greece, and we are especially proud of this. And I do want to congratulate the President and the Board of PEDMEDE for hosting the conference, as it provides us with the opportunity to highlight solutions that can address both current and future environmental challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, in an era of the climate crisis, the rational management of water resources has become one of the most pivotal, but at the same time demanding goals for each country. This is because the safeguarding and cautious utilization of water resources generates added value with multiple beneficiaries, such as the protection of ecosystems, ensuring sustainable agriculture and industry, strengthening social welfare, and securing self-sufficiency. At the same time, the need to enhance flood protection is growing through infrastructure projects that take into account the new conditions. To clarify what we mean by the term new conditions, one only needs to look at the aftermath of the recent floods caused by the storms Daniel and Elias. These disasters, among other things, dramatically highlighted the need to promptly increase the resilience of our infrastructure alongside the restoration of the damages. Recently, we signed the respective contracts with a total budget of 1.35 billion euros for the restoration of the road and rail network in Thessaly and parts of central Greece, which were affected by these natural disasters. This is a huge undertaking by the government, which has ultimately borne fruit with a significant contribution from the Recovery and Resilience Fund, which will cover approximately 600 million euros. At this point, I want to highlight the following. Through these projects, our infrastructure will not simply return to the previous state, but will be strengthened to withstand the potential occurrence of similar extreme weather conditions in the future. In essence, we are increasing the resilience coefficient of the new infrastructure, and in this effort, the contribution of our engineers is crucial, and I would like to thank them from this podium. This variable has now become a fundamental criterion in the design of the interventions we are studying, and simultaneously helps shape a new water culture. In this direction, the Ministry of Infrastructure and Transport is implementing a set of holistic interventions in the field of water resources management by designing and implementing a series of water supply irrigation and flood protection projects throughout the country. At this point, and given the limited time available, allow me to briefly present the total number of hydraulic projects by region, including irrigation, flood protection, and water supply networks, which are currently at various stages of implementation. Specifically, in the region of Eastern Macedonia and Thrace, we have 5 hydraulic projects that are being implemented with a total budget approximately 51.3 million euros. In the region of Central Macedonia, 16 hydraulic projects of reaching a budget of 137.34 million euros. In Western Macedonia, 8 projects of 69 million euros. In Epirus, 1 hydraulic project is underway, which is estimated at a budget of 136 million euros. In Thessaly, 14 hydraulic projects, 325 million euros. In Central Greece, it's 9 projects of 101.96 million euros. In the region of Attica, we have 7 hydraulic projects that are implemented at the moment, 91 million euros. In the Peloponnese, 15 hydraulic projects and a budget of 298.85 million euros. In Western Greece, 4 significant projects adding to a budget of 94.17 million euros. In the Ionian Islands, 2 major projects of 210.3 million euros. In the North Aegean, 7 projects of 129 million euros. In the South Aegean, 6 projects, 20.6 million euros. And in Crete, we have 10 projects with 547 million. So altogether, this represents one of the largest water-related programs of the recent decades, with a budget exceeding 2.5 billion euros, including more than 30 dams under construction or in the planning phase across the country, as well as many other hydraulic projects. So our goals are multiple: addressing the problem of water scarcity, flood protection for vulnerable areas, supporting the primary sector. We aim for sufficiency, safety, and resilience. In conclusion, I believe we all agree that we need policies that produce resilient infrastructures, not just patching up wounds. So I hope that this conference will serve as a step forward towards the development and implementation of such solutions, which will preserve water resources while ensuring the optimal management of the natural wealth. Thank you very much.